What I've got for you today is a video on how to play those really high bunker shots when you need them. So I've obviously got a very high lip here, all the way to what, 4.5 foot or so high. When I'm near the face, I need lots of height very quickly. Now, normally speaking, when you're towards the front edge of the bunker, it's often on an upslope, and that's going to help you create that little bit more height. I haven't got that luxury here, so I need to create lots of height very quickly and be able to decelerate. So that's something that's worthwhile practicing in the sand. Can we create lots of speed, but can we also decelerate the golf club? If this video does help you, make sure you hit the thumbs up, share it with as many golfers as you can, do subscribe to my channel, it is for free. So lots of height in a bunker. What changes I'm going to make? Obviously I'm going to use my most lofted wedge. So I've only got here a 58. If you've got 60, 62, 64, use it and get comfortable with opening the club face. So we've got to open the face. And when I ask a lot of golfers to open it, they do it a fraction. I'm talking about lay that face down. So if you get a chance to practice it, even try and let the club lay on the ground so the face is pointing straight up before you put your hands on. I would also encourage you to go very weak with your trail hand. So your hand that's furthest away from the target, feel like it's sitting more on the top of the club here. So Henrik Stenson, Pete Cowan, a great golf coach, teaches what they call a butterfly grip. And I know Stenson uses it a lot when he needs that height. So it's a stronger lead hand further over and a weaker trail hand. So effectively, the tops of my hands are pointing upwards. Okay, it's a funny feeling, but it's a great way to help me create or keep that loft on the club. I'm going to open the face fully. I'm definitely going to weaken my trail hand more on top. The other things I can do is lower my hands, lower my body. Now, I did film a video quite recently showing you how to practice actually using a mid-iron out the bunker, and for a real good reason. Again, that's going to help you get used to using the loft and the bounce, or keeping the loft and the bounce at least. Now I'm making it a bit easier because I've got more loft than I did there. I had my 7-iron, but it's well worth checking out. I'll put the link just here for you to have a look. So I'm going to try to open the face, weaken my trail hand grip. I'm going to get very, very wide and as low as possible. So I'm trying to really lower my handle. That helps that club face point more up towards the sky. What I need in this one is a lot of speed here, but obviously I don't want a lot of that speed to carry on through the shot, because in this case I'm going to hit the lip. So I've really got to feel like I create the speed at this end. So I'm almost going to try and get that feeling of lots of speed, but here at impact, not carrying on. I've got to learn to accelerate and decelerate when you're towards a lip, especially when the lip is this high. It might not be this extreme for you. So contact point stays the same as every other bunker shot I'd play, 2 inches. Ball position way up forwards where I'd normally play it, opposite my left heel. I still want my pressure to be forwards. What a common mistake is trying to lean back to help the ball up in the air. It will not work. You'll just hit too far back or miss the sand and hit the ball, and that's going to be a disaster obviously here. So I want my pressure to be forwards, but you can see I've got the face way open before I put my hands on. Very wide, very low. And I'm trying to create a lot of speed, because the speed's going to create height. It's going to go more up, less forwards. I'm going to go with this middle pin if I can. So very much like my first one, I'd take those 2 shots. I hit the lip, but you can see I didn't belt it with a lot of speed. A lot of speed was lost here in the sand rather than carrying on to the action. So I'm trying to get that feeling of throwing the club into the sand with a bit more aggression, a bit more speed. Having hit 2 good shots, I shouldn't really brave a third, but let me give one more a go. And play around with how close you can get to the face of the bunker. I'm going to get even a touch closer. And I haven't given myself a special lie, teed it up or anything along those lines. Open the face as much as you can. Ball way forwards, lower body. Contact point remains the same. I want a lot of speed, but I don't want that speed to carry on. I'm trying to lose it at impact. So get that feeling of throwing the club into the sand, not driving my hands forwards. Let's give it a go. Very low, lots of speed at the ball. I'm definitely not hitting another one, because you can see that grouping. I can't hit 3 closer shots than that. All the speed down at the bottom end, going to really help you create that height. This is a pretty extreme version, because I needed to get that ball 4.5, 5 foot high very quickly, and that was with a 58 degree. So if you've got more loft, it's going to be easier to do it, but you still need to open that club face. Most golfers don't do it enough. If you enjoyed the content, if it has helped, as I said at the start, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, at least 2 instructional videos a week. It is for free. Share it with as many golfers as you can, and check out my social media posts also.